And welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing a juice reading. And in this reading, I look at you, your person, the energy between you and your person, what is actually going on in your connection. Why was there a breakup? Why didn't things work out? Now, of course, this reading is general, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Now, before I get into the reading, you all know, if you are a returning subscriber to the channel, then you know that I do mention announcements before I get into the reading. I don't like just to jump into the reading because I like to let you all know what you can expect in the reading, how the reading works, and what I'm going to be doing in the readings, okay? And of course, I have other announcements that I want to share with you, okay? So, of course, do let us know what you're drinking below in the comments. If you are watching this live, you can comment in the live chat and let us know what you're drinking. Maybe you want to share a recipe. Maybe you have a concoction that you want to share with us. Do let us know in the live. And if you're watching this after the live, you can comment below and let us know below in the comment section, okay? So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how this reading works and what you can get out of this reading. So in this reading, I'm going to be looking at you and your person, the energy between you and your person. We're going to take a look at the astrology that may be, affecting your relationship now and how you can navigate that better. I'm going to also be taking a deeper look into the oracle cards. I'll pull a couple of oracle cards here, and I will be doing some clarification in the reading. I'm not going to do too much because I'm going to leave that for the extended. So if you're interested in the extended, that's where I clarify more. I go more in depth. I see what the outcome is going to be, what you can expect moving forward. Is there going to be a reconciliation? Are you going to find new love? Who is this person and what's happening for you, okay? So that's what's going to be included in the reading. At the end of the reading, of course, I have ask a question, get an answer. Ask a question, get an answer. So if you're interested in asking a question, it's completely free. You don't have to pay anything. You can always donate to the channel. We do appreciate all your donations to the channel, which goes towards supporting the channel and, making these videos possible. So if you want to donate, the link for donation is in the description box below. So at the end of the reading, I'm going to be pulling 3 cards where you can ask your question in the live feed, or you can ask your question in the comments below. I always recommend that you comment your question because it puts it out in the ether. It creates energy for you to get the response back. Now, keep in mind, these are general questions, so, the question may not resonate with you all the time. Make sure that when you're coming to the channel, you're someone who really needs answers. You're someone who really, really, really desperately needs answers. You're not just coming here because some of you come here just for entertainment, but for those of you who actually need support and assistance, that's when the reading is going to resonate, right? So if you come here and it's your first time and the reading resonates, well, then you're at the right place, okay? So just keep that in mind. Now, I'm also going to be doing all signs. Now, I'm going to be doing possibly what's going on for you in the next 48 hours. So I'm going to pull 1 card and I'm going to reveal a portion of the all signs in the extended reading. So I'm not revealing everything in this original reading. You all already know how I do things. There's also a new section in our store, and of course, Happy New Year to everyone. Wishing you all the best in 2022. I'm going to be talking a little bit about there's just so much. I mean, I'm trying to get it all out, but there's just so much. So we have a new section in our store for extended readings, which are timeless, or there's dated extended readings. So if you're interested in that, what we've done is we've made them extremely affordable for everyone. So, if you're somebody who's maybe struggling financially, the readings are not as expensive anymore. And I understand that a lot of people right now may be having some sort of financial difficulties at this time. So we're here to help you. We're here to support and help the community. We're not here to gouge you, okay? So we want to help and support you as much as we can, and that's why we have provided that. Now, one of the things that I've done is in the description box below, I have listed predictions for this week for you. That's something new that I'm going to be doing on the channel. So if you're interested in knowing what your what your week is going to be like, what opportunities are coming in, what do you need to be careful of, what do you need to be aware of. All of that is going to be linked below. And if you're interested in that, then you can check out your individual sign. So there's not only going to be an extended reading for the juice reading today, but you will also have an extended reading for your personal sign, okay? And of course, those readings are general as well too. So they're not always going to resonate with you. They're more of a gamble. When you purchase them, they may resonate, they may not. But because they are predictions, they're meant to give you guidance rather than just, you know, be something that you expect to resonate with you. Okay, so those are all going to be linked below. If you are recently coming back to the channel and you haven't been here for a while, we have made some changes. So on the channel now we have a chat box where if you have any concerns about your reading, if you didn't get your reading or you don't understand how it works, then there is a chat section where you can click the bubble and one of our customer service assistants will help you with that. Okay, I also want to announce that we are no longer using Instagram anymore. As you all know, I don't use Instagram. I don't offer personal readings. So if you are expecting a personal reading from me, or you have somebody who contacts you pretending to be me saying, hey, I'm Monica, I'm offering readings, that's not me. That's just somebody impersonating me, and I highly recommend that you block and delete that person. Okay. We no longer use Instagram anymore because I've contacted them to be verified and they don't want to verify me, so I don't need to be on their platform anymore, so I stopped using it. So if you're looking for me on Instagram, I'm not there. I'm only on YouTube now, and of course on my business website, which is monicalouv.ca. Okay, so if you want to purchase something and you have a question or a concern about your order, we're here to help. There's also a 1-800 number. We highly recommend not calling the 1-800 number because we don't always have time to answer. But if you're desperately in need for assistance and you can't seem to get someone on the chat, then you can always give us a call. Okay, so that's the announcement that I wanted to make to you. Everything that you need in regards to this video is going to be linked in the description box below. And I'm going to get into the reading now. I don't think I have any other announcements. Do I have any other announcements? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the reading now, and we're going to see what is going on when it comes to your love life. Now, of course, like I said, the reading is general, so it's not always going to resonate with you. It's important that you're listening to the messages in the reading. It's important that because in the reading, you may find an important message that you need to hear for confirmation. Maybe you need some sort of guidance or confirmation. And maybe there's one aspect of the reading that really resonates with you. Okay, so just keep in mind, keep an open mind throughout the reading so that you can get the messages that you need. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to be looking at you and your person, and we're going to be seeing what is going on between you and them. Now, if you don't have a person, I highly recommend that you check out the extended links below. There is an extended reading for singles. There is also yearly predictions that have been done. Everything will be linked below. So tell me more about the collective and their person at this time. Okay, let's start with your person. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. So some of you are dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel like this person is really macho. Like they're somebody who, they're very tough on the outside, but inside they're very soft, like a, what do they call it? A baked cookie. This person's like a baked cookie on the inside, but they act very tough. Okay, some of you are dealing with an air sign who's been in and out of your life for quite some time, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Tell me more about the collective. What energy is the collective currently in at this time? Okay, you have 5 of Cups. So there's a lot of sadness here right now when it comes to you. You're really heartbroken over something here. Some of you found out that this person was cheating or lying on you, and you don't even know if you still want to even have a relationship with this person. Some of you watching this are a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and your person's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Now, keep in mind, you could be on either side of the reading, okay? So you could be this person or you can be this person. It's not really people that we're talking about. We're talking about energies rather than just people. So for many of you right now, you're in this place of looking at the fact that something within your connection failed. Maybe somebody here you were dealing with cheated, lied on you. What is the current energy between these two in the present moment? Too many cards. What's the energy between the collective and their person? We have the Three of Cups. Okay. We have the Devil. And we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. You still love this person. I think you really love them. Two of Swords. There's a decision that has to be made. I think you really love this person, and I think they love you too. You have the Queen of Cups, but it's become so toxic. There's something super toxic here with the Devil, and it looks like there is a possibility maybe for reconciliation. I don't know. We're going to clarify this in a moment and see. We're going to see if we have time to clarify it here. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to get into your important message. Your important message here from Isis Oracle. This deck has really been calling me. I feel like there's an important message that you need to hear, because a lot of you right now, you're in a place of sadness. You're in a place of not, knowing what to do. You don't know what to do. You don't really know where to turn is what I'm getting here. Tell me more about the Five of Cups. What's the important message for the collective at this time? What's the important message for the collective at this time? Okay, so this is your important message. This is the card. You can meditate it. You can pause the video and meditate on it. Okay, so your important message is stay true and be in your power. Okay, so this is a very, very important self-development message that you need to hear right now at this time. And your important message here is you are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within. You do not need permission from anybody to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasures that it is, and remember that you are a divine being free to be you. A lot of you have to learn and recognize right now when it comes to your life that you don't have to be so focused on something here that went wrong. Better yet, what you should be doing, okay, what Spirit is saying is to stay in your power. You need to recognize why you're looking at this situation and why you're allowing it to consume you, okay? Why are you allowing the situation to overwhelm you? There's something here about you releasing these emotions. Now, I know some of you contacted me. I think one person contacted me and they said, how do I get rid of this pain that I'm feeling? How do I get rid of this hatred that I'm feeling, this anger that I'm feeling? And, a lot of us don't realize that the reason why we're in the Five of Cups energy is because there's something here that we're staring at, okay? If you look at this person, by the way, this is your energy. This is the collective's energy right now, Five of Cups. A lot of you are looking at what is wrong in your life, okay? But rather, you should be looking at the opportunity. There's an opportunity that you don't see. And this is why Spirit is saying, don't be overconsumed by emotions. Don't be overconsumed by the mental anguish that is associated with your feelings, that is connected to your mind, okay? There's a reason why you've attracted this type of person in your life. It's because this person is trying to show you how you can be. You can be somebody who's strong. You can be somebody who is tough. This person has a hard time revealing to you how they feel. And this may be the reason why you're going through something right now that's deeply overly emotional and you can't seem to get yourself out of it. Okay, so Spirit is saying, hold on to your power. Recognize that you are a sovereign being. You are a sovereign divine being. And there's something here about you knowing your power and knowing when it's time to release something that isn't working for you. Tell me more about the collective's person. What is the important message here for the collective's person? This is your person's card. Okay, you can stop the reading and meditate on it if you'd like. So you see how there's two polarities there? There's like a air energy and a fire energy kind of, or sun and moon energy. This person has a dual nature and you don't know about it. This is a person who comes towards you and they have this macho energy, like, I'm tough. I'm this, but in reality, this person hides. They hide how they really feel when it comes to you. And that's what a lot of you are feeling right now. You're like, well, why can't this person express? Is this person with someone else? Are they seeing someone else? Are they cheating on me? There's a lot of questions that you have, and you're overwhelming yourself. Okay. So your person is, their message here is proper burial for freedom. So they still have issues that they need to deal with. Okay. Because this is your person's message. It says, proper burial for freedom. They need to bury something, okay? They need to go through a burial to actually bring about freedom. It says there is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Okay, so this person's still holding on to something. This is why they haven't been able to kind of move forward the way that they want to. It says, Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be part of your life so that you may be free. So this person, they're still holding on to something, and we're going to find out when we clarify what they may be holding on to and how it may be affecting your connection. Okay, so what we're going to do now, collective, is I'm going to get into the reading, and we're going to be seeing what is going on between you and your person. Before I get into what is actually happening behind the scenes, because we are going to be looking at what is actually happening behind the scenes between you and your person, I am going to be pulling some of the Island Time Wellness cards, and we're going to see what has been really toxic between you and this person, because there's something here that's been toxic. Give me one card for the collective. What is it that they're experiencing right now? Wow. Card just flew out right away. It says Hand of Cards. Okay. And your message is take a chance, risk being strategic, options not showing hand gambling. A lot of you are being called right now to kind of shift your focus when it comes to this connection. So if you've experienced someone cheating, lying, not being honest, somebody being in and out of your life, feeling overwhelmed by the situation because you don't really feel comfortable in it, Spirit is saying that you should be taking a risk. You should keep your options open. You should take a chance on something else, because some of you had a love offer, or there is a love offer that's coming in that is outside of this one that you're focusing on. And a lot of you may miss an opportunity because you're allowing some sort of situation to overwhelm you. So there's something here about you not showing your hand of cards, but keeping your options open and focusing on your power, because you are powerful. But I think a lot of you have forgotten how powerful you are. So let's see what the important message here is for your person. You know what? Let's use these three cards. They flew out. So there must be an important message here. You have twin flame, butterfly, and mirror. Okay, you have mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflecting our own wounds, and introspection. This person here that has been very macho with you, that's been very in and out of your life, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, I feel like this person mirrors you to some extent. They're showing you what you need to change within you. Now, some of you may get triggered with what I'm about to say, but it's only simply to help you, okay? So if this person's doing certain things that you don't like, Spirit is saying it's time for you to look within yourself in regards to things that you do that's similar to this person. Because in order for you to grow and move to the next level and even possibly even have a reconciliation with this person, there's a need for you to change something within you, okay? So if this person triggers you, if they say something, if they do something and you're like, I don't know why they said this, I don't know why they're doing this, I don't know why it's because there's something you need to change within yourself. That's how Spirit shows us how we need to progress and change, through something that our partner's doing. There's a behavior your partner's doing and it's triggering you, and that's bringing about some sort of change that needs to happen within you, okay? The next card that your person got is Butterfly. It says relationships evolving to the next phase, healing inner child growth. So your person still needs to heal inner issues, like inner child issues, and that's why they come across being macho, but in reality they're not. They're soft, like a baked cookie. They're really soft. They're really, this is somebody who wants love and they're crying for love, but they just don't know how to go about asking you, and that's why they're in and out, is what I'm getting. Now, of course, I'm going to clarify your person and get more information in a moment. Now, twin flames, your person knows you're for them. They know that. They feel that with you. The problem is this person still has inner work that they need to do just as much as you do, okay? So this is what I'm seeing in terms of the issues that are cropping up right now within your relationship, okay? So what we're gonna do before I actually get into clarifying both you and your person to see what's really going on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what's happening behind the scenes. Now, for those of you who are in separation at this time, we're going to be seeing exactly you know, what this person's doing, what they're planning possibly. Are they coming back? Are they going to reconcile with you? What is happening with this person behind the scenes? If we were a fly on the wall, what would your person be doing right now? Let's see. Let's pull 3 cards. Your person is in anxiety and fear now because of the breakup. So if you broke up with this person, you know, this person's trying to hold it together. Okay, it could be a Leo you're dealing with, maybe a Scorpio here. I'm getting air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person's in bed. They are in anxiety. They're in fear. They don't know if you're going to come back. They don't know if you're going to reconcile. This person is really trying to get through this breakup right now. And this is why it says proper burial for freedom. This person hasn't completely let you go. Okay, I'm getting a vision of the 4 of Pentacles here. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to clarify both you and your person. And what I'm going to do is we're going to see what is this energy that both you and your person are experiencing. Then we're going to get into the astrology, all signs, and then we're going to get into ask a question, get an answer. So let's see. Tell me more about the collective. Why are they currently in the 5 of Cups energy? Okay, so the 5 of Cups, which is your energy, is clarified by the 6 of Swords. You have the Judgment and the World. So for many of you, what I'm seeing here is this person, which is you, the collective, you're thinking about ending things, okay? You're thinking about completely ending things because maybe something happened between you and this person that really affected your confidence. You are coming to some sort of realization, and I think the realization that a lot of you are coming to is the fact that you need to move yourself away from the situation because there's been a lot of drama, there's been a lot of conflict here, and you just don't want to be a part of it. And that's why Spirit is saying you need to recognize the power within you, okay? The only way you can release yourself from this is recognizing that you don't have to be a part of it. You're choosing to be a part of it, okay? A lot of you don't recognize that there's a new cycle coming in, there's a new beginning that's happening for you. We just had a new moon, I think yesterday or the day before, and that's about having new beginnings. So a lot of you have to recognize when something is done. It looks like something is done. It looks like there was a breakup, but there is a possibility here possibly for a reconciliation, and we're going to find out more about that in a moment, okay? So let's clarify your person. Why is the collective's person in the Knight of Swords energy? What is actually going on here with the collective's person? Okay, so the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Tower. You have the Justice and the Empress. So for many of you, what I'm getting here is this person is really devastated over the breakup, okay? So if you broke up with this person, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, I'm getting Taurus, Scorpio, this person's devastated. They want to set things right with you, but they're too macho. This person doesn't have the courage to come towards you and set something right. They want to, but the ego is really high. If you look at this person and you see how macho they are, the ego is very high. Okay, the ego is very high. So I feel like right now your person is wanting to set something right with you. They don't like the fact that things ended with you, and they are in some sort of fear and anxiety. And the reason why this breakup even happened in the first place was because this person is somebody who still has inner work to do, just like you still have inner work to do as well. Okay, so we're gonna get into the astrology of the reading. Now, I know I didn't mention to you all what I'm drinking. I'm drinking water. I'm really boring these days. I don't know if you all notice how boring I am these days. It is winter where I live. I'm located in Canada, so there's not much going on outside. So I'm kind of boring these days. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna see what planets are affecting your connection and what house is affecting you at this time. Okay, so what planet, we're gonna pull one planet and one house for you. So let's see, okay, one for you, one for your person, and we're gonna pull one house for you, one house for your person. All right. So what house is affecting you astrologically? We have the 4th house. You want a family, you want a relationship, you want love. And it says your home and the roots of your being, okay? So for many of you right now, I'm really strongly getting here that, you know, the 4th house talks about family. This is what you want. For some of you, you want to have a child with this person, or you want to have children, and maybe this person isn't committing to you, and that's why you're inquiring, should I move on? Should I hold on to this? Should I not? You have Jupiter as your planet. So I'm really strongly getting you want to expand. You want to maybe have children, you want to move in, you want the relationship to move to the next level. Spirit is saying you have power within yourself. What you need to be focusing on right now is expanding yourself. The more you expand and work on yourself, the more you're going to be able to attract what you want. But if you're sitting in this fear, anxiety, and being upset because something here didn't work out, you're actually handing your power over to someone else. You're not taking the power that you have within yourself to manifest and create what you want. So in order to realign yourself back to where you need to be, you need to realign yourself back into the place of recognizing the power that you have within yourself. You have power to expand. You have power to do what you want. A lot of you question, is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? Do you want it to happen? Do you want it to happen? Because if you want it to happen, you need to shift your focus, okay? So astrologically, the 4th house, Jupiter in the 4th house is expansion of family, expansion of home. Some of you want to purchase a home. Some of you are trying to figure out how you can purchase a home, how you can be more self-reliant and self-sufficient, and you need to look at the power that you have within yourself. And that's going to start by you shifting your focus, not on what you can't control, but on what you can control, okay? So let's talk about your person, and let's see, I pulled 2 planets for your person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull an extra house card, because I don't know why your person got 2 planets. We're going to read the both planets. Maybe there's an important message here. Now, if you want to guess which planets your person got or the house that they got, then you can comment that in the live feed if you'd like. Your person got the Sun. They got the Mars, and they got the 12th house. Yeah. There's still a lot of things that your person has to work through. They need to recognize how toxic their masculinity can be, okay? You're dealing with someone who's very masculine, or they try to appear very masculine. But the reality here is that this is a front, okay? And that's what I picked up right away. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but I feel like your person, they have this macho energy about them. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? But your person still has inner work that they need to do. And that's why your person got the 12th house. And the message here is, this is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield you yield to a greater cause, excuse me. So this person needs to yield to a greater cause. They need to realize that it's not always about being tough and macho, but rather taking that energy that they have and inputting it into the right places. So this person, they want to confront something. It's like this person's always in conflict, or they're always trying to confront you in some sort of situation, like they're very defensive. But the reality is, there's a reason why a breakup happened, okay? Because this person still has work to do, and you still have work to do. So this is what I'm seeing astrologically at this time. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into all signs. I'm going to be pulling card to see what your energy is going to be like in the next 48 hours. I'm just going to be pulling 1 card, and I'm going to be clarifying it in the extended. I'm also going to be looking at how your person is feeling about you right now. What are the unresolved issues that may be cropping up? Now, if you don't have a person, this is how you watch the readings. If you don't have a person, when I do all signs, if I'm asking how your person feels, it doesn't have to be your person. It could be how you feel right now, okay? And there could be something that you need to work through. Now, what I'm going to do when I pull all signs with this tarot deck, I'm going to be seeing what you need to work through so that you can move through 2022 successfully. One of the things that I've noticed when I did the yearly extended readings, I noticed that a lot of you were saying, oh, 2021, is going to be like 2022. And in a way that is true, but I'm going to explain to you why that may have happened, okay? Before I get into all signs, and then we're going to get into ask a question, get an answer. Now, I have a very important message that I need to tell you. So hopefully you've been watching this far along into the reading and you're listening to this, and hopefully you don't miss it, because it's a very important message for you to know so that you can evolve to the next next level in your journey. Now, the first thing I want to say is that the reason why I did readings, predictions for you in 2022, in 2021 for 2022 is because a lot of you still have resentment, you still have anger, you still have pain. And it's very much showing me that here with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a representation of us focusing on everything that has gone wrong in our lives. And in order to clear ourselves from that energy, there's a need to really get honest with ourselves about why we have resentment towards someone, or why we feel pain, or why we're upset. Where is that coming from? That's something that we all have to deal with. And if we don't deal with those emotions, they end up seeping into our connections. And that's why our connections don't work. So in order to avoid 2022 being like 2021, we need to identify what emotions are hiding within us that we need to confront. And this is what I'm going to do here. Now, if you're not interested in that and you're like, I don't want to know about that, and you want to only know how your person feels, then you can also look at their sign and see how they feel as well too. Okay. Now, I'm not doing timestamps for this because unfortunately I don't have time to do them. But if you would be kind enough to comment below in the community section, the all signs, I'm sure everyone will love you. I will pin you to the comment section below, and I will thank you personally myself. So if you're interested in doing that, I do thank you in advance. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get into pulling cards for you. What's going on for you in the next 48 hours? What's going to happen to you in the next 48 hours? Are you going to have a reconciliation? Are you going to find new love? Are you going to have a new job opportunity? Are you going to be able to increase your income? What's happening for you in the next 48 hours for all signs? So let's start off with Aries. Let's start off with Aries. What's happening for all signs in the next 48 hours? What's happening for all signs in the next 48 hours? So we have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yay. Okay. So that's what's going on for you in the next 48 hours, which I'm going to reveal in the extended reading. I'm not going to have enough time to do it here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card on how your person feels, or what emotions do you have to work through so that your 2022 year cannot be like the 2021. Okay. We want it to change. We want something to advance here. So what is it that you have to identify and clear emotionally within yourself? Okay. Let's start off with the sign of Aries. We have regret. Okay. So it says, I know that I cannot change the past. A lot of you went through some sort of situation, or you're dealing with somebody who you're either dealing with somebody, or you were dealing with someone who regrets the fact that things didn't work out between you and them, or maybe you have regret when it comes to something in your life. The best way to release regret is to do a burning bowl. Any negative emotions, and this is for all signs, okay? Even though this is for Aries, I'm saying in general, if you want to release negative emotions, you have to write them down, burn the paper, and get rid of it, right? You have regret. You're still holding on to some sort of regret. Identify why you're in this energy of being regretful, or why your person's feeling regretful, and find a solution to overcome this, okay? One of the things you have to recognize, Aries, is holding on to resentment, regret. It actually shows the universe that you don't want anything more. By you releasing it and saying, you know what? Instead of me regretting that something didn't work out, what am I learning? The question you need to ask yourself is, what am I learning from this situation? Take what you need to learn from it and move on, and say, you know what? I'm releasing this regret because I know better opportunities are going to come in, but you have to release that. It's going to be up to you. Okay. So Aries, your important message here is regret and how you can deal with that. Now, the next sign, we have Taurus, you have guilt. Okay. What is it that you have to do to let go of guilt? There may be some sort of guilt in regards to maybe a failure, maybe a relationship didn't work out. What do you need to do to release this guilt? Okay. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul growth. What's no longer assisting you? What are you focusing on that's no longer assisting you? Release it and allow for something new or better to come in by not holding on to guilt. The more you hold on to guilt, Taurus, the more you avoid, the right things to happen for you. Okay, holding on to guilt doesn't allow things to progress. Okay, so this is something that either you or your person's holding on to that may be stopping you from moving forward. Now, Gemini, we have balance. There's a need for you to balance. Okay, so if you want 2022 to be different, then you need to balance your life. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and do without judgment. Okay, so there's something in your life that isn't balanced right now. You're too focused on maybe one area. You need to create more balance and flexibility so that you can have more freedom in your life. Okay, now Cancer, you have fear. Why are you fearful? What are you allowing the universe to not bring to you by, being focused on fear? Maybe you're fearful that something's going to fail. Maybe you're fearful of, the fact that you're not going to find a job. Maybe you're fearful of losing your job. Maybe you're fearful that there's going to be a breakup. You need to confront this fear. Okay. Why are you fearful? Ask yourself that question. The message here for you is, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So you need to shift your focus from being fearful of what's out there and focus on love. How can you bring love into this situation? Okay. Do you have to start eating healthier? Do you have to maybe clean your house? Do you need to maybe organize your stuff? What do you need to do to resolve this fear within you in order to move forward? Now, Leo, you have health. You need to focus on your health in 2022. There's something here about 2021 where you may have ate a lot of junk food, or you may have been, unhealthy by not working out, watching too much TV. There's something here about you working on your health to attract more love, to attract more abundance into your life. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So you are the vessel, and anything you put into it is going to be the result of that. Okay. So eating healthier, if you're already doing that, you're on the right path. If that's something that you haven't been considering, that may be something that you need to consider. Now, Virgo, we have worry. Okay. What are you worrying about? By you worrying, you're blocking your blessings is what it's telling me. It says, I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. By you worrying, it's not going to change things. So it's better for you to release and allow something here to flow. Okay. Now, moving on to Libra, you have trust. You need to trust some sort of situation instead of being on guard all the time. Release, allow again things to flow. Your important message here, Libra, is I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. You need to listen to the inner voice in 2022. If something is telling you, look, this is what you should be doing, this is what you need to listen to that. Okay. Trust. You need to do more trusting. Okay. If you're always, questioning, or you're always believing, oh, that's not possible, well, then you're not trusting. And trust is going to be a very important thing that you should be doing in order to manifest what it is you want moving forward. Now, moving on to the sign of Scorpio, you have abundance. Okay. So for many of you right now, I'm really strongly getting, Scorpio, that 2022 is going to be a year of abundance, but you can look at it either way. You can look at it as being in lack, or you can see it as abundance. So you may be in a situation right now where you may say, yeah, I want abundance, but it's not giving me enough. It's a process. You need to allow the situation to process. Okay. You're not going to get everything all at once. It's going to be a process. But if you dedicate yourself to the situation, I do see it leading to abundance. Your important message here is, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. You need to identify within yourself what it is that you can manipulate to your advantage. Okay. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but I mean that you're looking and focusing on a situation that can bring you abundance. Okay. But not expecting, there's something here about you expecting it all now. You're like, oh yeah, I want abundance, but I want it now. And Spirit is saying it is a process. If you can identify, understand, and overstand that this is a process and that it can bring you abundance, that's when it's going to bring you abundance. But if you're somebody who is constantly in lack and you're not grateful for what you have, this could be the reason why there's some sort of lack. But it looks like abundance is coming in if you're able to balance that. Okay. So let's move on to Sagittarius. You have growth. 2022 is going to be all about growth for you. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. You should be becoming more conscious, Sagittarius, eating better, maybe researching, being conscious of what's going on in the world, asking questions, contemplating, suggesting, understanding, understanding, overstanding. There's something here about you questioning, and that's going to lead you to growth. Okay. That's going to lead you to the place of awareness. There's something here about you doing your research, looking for answers, finding answers so that you can be aware of what is going on. Now, Capricorn, you have discipline. In 2022, it's going to be important that you harness discipline. Discipline is what's going to be able to allow you to manifest and create what it is that you want. It says, I can accomplish what I see and set my mind to. So you can accomplish whatever you want, Capricorn, but you need to incorporate discipline. As a Capricorn, your ruling planet is Saturn. So Saturn is all about discipline. If you're not disciplined, you may miss opportunities. So what you need to work through so that 2021 isn't the same as 2022, you need to incorporate discipline into your schedule. Now, Aquarius, you have purpose. It says, I know what I'm here to do. Do you really know what you're here to do? There's something here about you looking into astrology. We're really getting into the age of Aquarius now, okay? You have Jupiter in your second house if you're a rising Aquarius. So great time for you to use your purpose. Figure out what your calling is, because your calling can actually be what's going to make you money. A lot of you haven't identified your purpose, and the best way to identify your purpose is to look at the North Node in astrology to help you connect with why you're here and what your purpose is. So in order for your 2022 year to be different from 2021, there's a need for you to find out what your purpose is, and the best piece of advice I can give you in doing that is looking at your astrology. Now, final sign of the evening is Pisces. So we have patience. Pisces, you need to be patient if you want to attract and create your reality in terms of what you want. Be patient in this time. Don't be so hard on yourself. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So once you recognize that things take time and you're willing to have patience, that's when I see things moving forward for you, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to get into ask a question, get an answer. Drum roll. Okay, ask a question, get an answer. So we're going to be seeing, what is going on here. Ask a question, get an answer. Is it a yes or no? When you are asking a question, make sure you're asking a question that can end with a yes or no. Please don't ask questions like, what is my person's favorite color? What kind of underwear is my person wearing today? What time are they going to knock at my door? What time, what hour, what date? When are they going to arrive? We want to know yes or no answers, okay? So let's get into ask a question, get an answer. All right, so ask a question, get an answer, and you have forgiveness. In order for this to be a yes or a no, depending on what outcome you want, I feel like this is a yes. It could happen for you, but you need to forgive, okay? Now, a lot of you have been contacting me and saying, I don't know, you keep saying that I need to forgive somebody in my reading. I don't know who to, it could be anybody. Okay, it could be a mother, it could be a father, it could be a son, child, daughter, whatever. Some of you don't even have an ability to speak to these people that you had, maybe you ghosted or you disconnected from them. The best way to deal with this situation is to write it down, okay? I forgive this person. I forgive myself. I forgive this experience. I learned this from this experience, and then burn it, okay? That's how you release, okay? Because a lot of the times, one of the things that we don't recognize is that we're holding on to resentment. We're holding on to pain. And that's what a lot of you are all doing. This is what the collective's doing right now. They're really focused on what they can't control. And this is why, if you notice in the world, there's so much doom and gloom. I was walking outside yesterday and I said to myself, it doesn't feel like 2022. It feels like another day in 2021. And it's because a lot of people are in this energy of doom and gloom. Focus on your power, okay? By releasing and saying, look, I forgive you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset at you. I'm releasing you. That's the first step to spiritual growth, okay? So once you do that, it is a yes for you once you heal and forgive. Whether that's picking up the phone, sending a text message, or writing it down, you need to release that pain. Don't hold on to that, because all you're doing is sabotaging and holding yourself back, okay? Ask a question, get an answer, and you have reconsider. I feel like this is a no for now. You need to reconsider this situation. I feel like some of you are rushing into something really quickly without thinking about it, and it's not recommended at this time, particularly because Venus is still retrograding, and it's better for you to just take your time in the situation. I feel like this is a no for now. Ask a question, get an answer, and you have be assertive. I feel like this is a yes, but you need to know exactly what you want. You need to put your foot down and you need to say, no, I don't want this, or yes, I would like this. You need to be assertive. you are the boss of yourself, okay? So you need to be assertive and you need to make the decision moving forward. I feel like this is a yes, okay? So this is what I have for you, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I'm sending you love and light. Now, in the extended, I'm going to be revealing what is going to happen for you in the next 48 hours. I'm going to also be looking at your person. Is there going to be a reconciliation? I'm going to be seeing, you know, are they coming back? Are they still thinking about you? Are they going to message? How do they feel? You know, actions they're going to take towards you. How are they viewing you, as well as the outcome and what may happen between you and this person. Okay. So I will see you in the extended. I'm sending you lots of love and light. If you're interested in your predictions for this week or your yearly predictions, those will all be, linked below in the description box for each sign. And I will see you in the extended. Love and light. Bye.